Welcome to today's Coachella video. If you're new to this channel, I make a brand new Coachella video every single Monday, whether it's Coachella season or not. This video, I'm going to break down the set times, go over what it means, because some people were asking me questions. They got confused. Why is there different set times and what are the stages? I know this video is a little bit late, but I was finally getting my weekend one bracelet and it's official. We're going weekend one. So let me know in the comments if you're going weekend one, because at the end of the video, I will be doing a meetup little thing for the people that want to meet me or whatever. So it's going to be exciting. Word. So I'm going to put the map in front of you guys, and I will be pointing out what the different stages are and what it means, so you guys could get a picture on how to move from stage to stage and how much time you really have. Although it says like one artist ends at 7:50 and the other one starts at 8:05 or 8:20, you might not be able to make it to the beginning of the artist, so I'll talk about that in a little bit. First up, you have the Coachella stage at the top. That's where all the headliners perform and a lot of the major artists. Then to the right, you have the outdoor stage. Under that, all the way to the bottom, we have the Arctic Dome. That's actually one thing you guys definitely need to check out. Maybe if you have an hour gap or you don't have anybody you want to see, check out the Arctic Dome. It's like a 360 incredible visual experience, and it's air conditioning too. So maybe you've been there since like 12 and it's 4 and you need a little break. Arctic Dome, check it out. So what's really cool about this year compared to what it was last year, where the Arctic Dome and the Sonora stage, they're actually flipped. So the Sonora stage was super isolated, and that's kind of like a smaller venue for smaller upcoming artists, like Latino artists, I guess, because I don't know if there's a correlation to that. Now, right next to the Sonora stage, you have the Gobi tent, and then underneath that, you have the Mophie tent. What's really cool about this setup is that years back, before they expanded the festival, that was the actual setup. Where the Sonora was, that's where the Gobi used to be. Where the Gobi is where the Mophie used to be, and where the Mophie is where the Old Sahara tent used to be. So it's kind of cool that they brought that kind of like flow back, because it was a little bit weird to isolate the Sonora stage last year. We got to see Cuco there. That was really dope. And it also has air conditioning. So the one artist I recommend you guys watch there is Ocho Ojos. They're actually locals from Coachella. So you guys definitely check it out. Now, if we go past the Mojave, then we have the Do Lab. Now, the Do Lab is like an outdoor little DJ station where they're just playing dope ass music and they're watering everybody with hoses. And some people just get lost in there, just dancing all night with a bunch of strangers and having the best time. Sometimes they have surprise guests, like before Skrillex has showed up, and some other like famous DJs. So you never know we're gonna get there, but it's also really cool. And if you see those little restrooms, you see like this. Actual restrooms, they're not gender neutral, but but those restrooms, what's cool about it, that they're actual restrooms. They're the only physical actual restrooms, like brick and mortar, in the entire festival. So if you don't like to use porta potties, you could definitely use these restrooms at any time. Then you go past the beer section, and that's the Sahara tent. Now, for those of you guys watching, a lot of you guys love Blackpink, and I'm a Blink now. They got to me. I'm gonna definitely be watching Blackpink at the Sahara tent, and the Sahara tent is this massive new stage that they developed last year. So like I said before, the Sahara used to be where the Mojave is, but they made the Sahara just a massive stage. So the Sahara is gonna have a lot of great artists like YG, Wiz Khalifa, Kid Cudi, Blackpink. It's gonna be lit all weekend. So that's the Sahara. Then you see the Ferris wheel. And then you get to the Yuma. It's also a club. That's where Idris Elba is gonna play. And a lot of people also just love going to the Yuma and don't even go check out the rest of the lineup, because they just love the whole like party vibe. So those are the basic stages all over the festival. Those are the stages. Now listen to this. If you have an artist that ends at the Coachella stage and you're trying to make it to the Sahara, you gotta give yourself like 30 minutes. It's that freaking far, especially because you're maneuvering through 100,000 people. And if you're trying to get to see one of the major artists performing, let's say it's like 8 o'clock already and you're trying to go from the Coachella stage to the Sahara, there's gonna be thousands of people who are thinking the same thing. Like, I'm gonna go watch this artist and I'm gonna walk across the entire festival to get to the Sahara. So you're not gonna be able to watch all your favorite artists at the same time. Like, there's some that you're gonna have to sacrifice. For example, if you're watching somebody and they end at 4:30 and the next person you want to see starts at 4:50, you might not make it. So you either have to sacrifice the beginning of the next artist, or you're gonna have to sacrifice the ending of the first artist. So hopefully that makes a little bit of sense. If I didn't explain everything thoroughly, let me know in the comment section and I'll answer everybody. One thing I do want to point out, we got a quick like sneak peek into what the art pieces are gonna be. And it looks like a little Sonoran desert. I don't know why I said Sonoran, but it looks like a little desert, like little landscape, which is cool. It has like that rodeo vibe. Then you have Lil Nas might show it. This is it's an Easter egg. Then you have, of course, the same little multicolor structure that's been around all year. A return of the most iconic Coachella structure that we've had, which was the astronaut. Now, it might be a different variation because I doubt they'll just bring the exact same one, but that's gonna be super dope. And I'm not sure if it's gonna be moving. Most likely it's gonna be moving because that was what's cool about Coachella 2014. What else do we have? Then we have some other stuff that I really can't tell what they are. So I can't wait to see those art pieces. Like those art pieces, they're gonna make your Instagrams pop, guys. So definitely take a lot of photos. And if you think you took enough photos, you should probably take more photos. So now I'm gonna go over the set times and which artists I'm gonna be watching. So for me, I'm gonna be watching on Friday. I really don't care about anybody until 3:20, and that's Los Tucanes de Tijuana. Now again, the Tucanes de Tijuana start at 3:20, so that doesn't mean I'm gonna get there until 3 because, oh, I have 20 minutes to get there. No, if I want to watch somebody at 3:20, especially if you're day parking, if you're already camped, it might be a lot faster. But if you're gonna be day parking or shuttling, you gotta give yourself at least an hour to an hour and a half before the actual start. So for me, I'm gonna be leaving my house and getting ready to go to the festival at 2. From the parking lot to where you check in, it's a long walk. And then there's a line to get checked in to check your bags and scan your bracelet. And then once you're inside the festival, then you gotta walk to one of the stages. So it's like, it's a really long process. It could be an hour, it could be an hour and a half, depending on the time of day. So you gotta give yourself some time. After that, I really have an hour, about 35 minutes to kill. So I don't care about anybody until Casey Musgraves. And when I do that, like, I make a plan, but you never really follow your plan. And this is what's cool about Coachella. So the gap that I have between Tucanes de Tijuana versus Casey Musgraves, I'm gonna be exploring new artists that I might not even heard of. I might be checking out the merch, maybe going to the Arctic Dome, maybe going on the Ferris wheel, checking out the art pieces and taking photos. And this is what you do. Like, you're not gonna be watching an artist the entire time you're there. You're gonna be exploring the festival. Remember, it's the Coachella Valley Music and Arts Festival. It's not just a music festival. From there, I don't care until after Casey Musgraves. The only thing is that she ends at 6:40, and I want to see Tierra Whack. Tierra Whack? I don't know how to pronounce that. I want to see her. She starts at 6:35, so I might miss the beginning of her because I do want to finish out Casey Musgraves. And from there, she ends at 7:20. There is a conflicting schedule. I do want to see Jaden Smith at 6:25 because Jaden Smith is dope. He's been to Coachella as a guest, I guess. Not as a guest performer, but like somebody in the crowd. He was in the VIP area. I talked about it in one of my Coachella stories. I do want to see Jaden Smith. Maybe Will Smith comes out and does that one rap song. That'd be super dope. And Will Smith, like, you don't want to miss Will Smith. Just in case, after Jaden Smith or Tierra Whack, I have about an hour and a half gap until I don't care about nobody until Diplo at 9:30.
I was editing this video, and then I said I didn't have anybody to watch until Diplo, and I literally just skipped Blackpink. Like, Blackpink is somebody I'm really looking forward to watching. So, feds, don't come at me.
Now, Diplo ends at 10:30, but he's going to be performing at the Sahara stage. So what's important about this is that Childish Gambino starts at 10:35. So I definitely want to be at the main stage by the time Childish Gambino plays. So Diplo, I'm not going to be able to finish Diplo. I'm going to have to leave early and then make my way all the way to the main stage. And now especially if I'm going from the Sahara tent, this is a pro tip. Don't go straight. Everybody's going straight. Everyone's gonna walk in the same path. Where are most people coming from? That's why you gotta like think about the popularity of the different artists. So if I'm walking straight, instead of just walking straight like the rest of the people, you start taking a right. So you take a right, and then you come in from the side, and it's gonna be so much less traffic. You might have to do a little loop, but it's gonna be less people. You're gonna get a better spot. And if you wanna fight your way into the front of the crowd, you could definitely do it this way instead of going across where all the people are. Now let's talk about Saturday. Now on Saturday, I don't really care about nobody again until 4:45. So Saturday, usually you're gonna be really tired like the first day because you're probably gonna go hard. Like I said, don't drink too much, don't get crazy on Friday. Actually, it might be a little bit cold according to the weather. It might be a little bit windy, and be careful because tomorrow I know a lot of you are gonna be checking in for the camping. It was really windy in Indio today, and the little map thing says it's going to be windy tomorrow, so be careful when you're setting up those tents and setting up those easy ups because it's going to be a little bit windy. It should die down by Friday, and then on Saturday and Sunday you guys should have a pretty fine weekend. So again, bring a bandana to cover your face or a face mask because if there's a lot of wind, there's going to be a lot of dirt. Saturday, Shack West 4:45 to 5:40, and then after that I really have about 2 hour gap until J Balvin at 7:15. So again, during this time, I might go to the Yuma, the Doolab, maybe check out some of those foods that I talked about in that video, 5 foods I'm gonna be checking out. I might be just walking around the festival, like it's so much, or I might be just taking a nap. I don't know what I'm gonna be doing. Have a 2-hour gap. And then after that, I'm gonna stay at the main stage and watch Weezer, because Weezer is one of my all-time favorite bands. I grew up in the 2000s, so Weezer, Beverly Hills, and all those classic songs. Like, I really want to see Weezer. This is where it's gonna be a little conflicting for me, because I want to check out Idris Elba at the Yuma. He's performing from 9 to 11, so it's a 2-hour window. Tame Impala, which is one of the headliners, and I really want to see Tame Impala. But at the same time, I really want to see Wiz Khalifa at the Sahara. Still haven't decided what I'm going to be doing, but that's just kind of like an idea. And if you're going with a group of friends and somebody want to watch Wiz Khalifa and someone wants to watch Tame Impala, for example, don't be afraid to split up. Just remember, before you go into the festival, tell them at the end of the festival, meet us by the Ferris wheel, or meet us by the Doolab, or whatever. You know, make a rendezvous point, and that way you guys could split up and enjoy who you want to see. You know, you go with a group of friends, you don't want to be handcuffed that you have to see, you have to agree on who you want to see. You know, it's a festival, you're gonna have a good time. Oh, and then I forgot to mention, like, the most important one on Saturday. Kid Cudi at 11:55 is gonna be closing out the festival. Usually, this is really tripping me out though. He's performing at the Sahara tent.
He should be on the main stage.
And he definitely should be in the main stage. Like, last time Kid Cudi performed in Coachella, he was at the main stage. I think it was like at 7 o'clock or 6 something, because it was like right under the sunset. Pursuit of Happiness and all these incredible songs. Like, he freaking lit up that main stage. And now he's gotten bigger. He just released an album with Kanye, which is really important, because if he's closing out the festival, almost every year Saturday's been the one that just makes a huge impact on social media, or just one of the most like greatest performances. On Saturday they actually could play a lot longer. They always end the festival around 1 on Saturday, compared to like around 12:30 on Sunday and Friday. So Saturday, Kid Cudi, strong possibility he brings out Kanye. So if you are sad because you're not going to be able to see him on Sunday service for weekend 2, if you're going this weekend, Kid Cudi might bring him out. So that's somebody you definitely need to check out.
That's crazy how the Sahara tent is nothing but hip hop now, and like it used to be all EDM.
I know, the Sahara tent back in the day, if this is your first time going to Coachella, or you haven't gone in a minute, the Sahara tent back in the day, it was nothing but DJs, Diplo and Dylan Francis and DJ Snake. Like, they didn't spread them out.
Like from
So
2011 to
when
like
I said exploring new artists and having fun, what you would do is, like, if you had a 2-hour gap, I'm like, let's just go to the Sahara. Let's just go listen to some freaking DJ music and incredible visuals, and you would just get lost in the music. So Coachella's like, you know what, we want people to be enjoying the entire festival and actually paying attention to the artwork and paying attention to the different stages. So now they're putting DJs at the outdoor, at the main stage. Now you have rappers at the Sahara, and it does create a better flow. Everybody's walking around everywhere, but it was cool to just have like a certain genre at a certain stage. So now we get to Sunday. Now Sunday, again, I don't care about nobody until 4:15, and Sunday you're gonna be exhausted. Like, for me, Sunday mornings I'm always dead. For Kanye, Sunday service on weekend 2 is gonna be really tough for those people that are trying to make it at 9 in the morning. And it's disrespectful. Why they have Pusha T playing at 4:15? That is just sad, guys. Like, Pusha T had probably one of the best albums of 2018, and they literally just put him at 4:15, all disrespectful. Like, I'm gonna be there at the main stage. It's just sad. I don't think Pusha T will bring out Kanye, because it's a little bit early, to be honest. I don't know, maybe Kanye, he's still gonna be around for that Sunday service on weekend 2. Maybe they'll perform with Pusha, King Push. Then after that, we're gonna stay on the main stage and watch Bad Bunny. Bad Bunny has incredible hits. He might bring out Cardi B. You never know. He has a bunch of collaborations, including J Balvin. He has some songs with J Balvin, so don't be surprised if Bad Bunny brings out Drake. Now that would be a Coachella moment. So after 6:30, I have to make my way from Bad Bunny, from the main stage, all the way to the Sahara tent to watch YG. YG starts at 7 o'clock. He ends at 7:50. So YG, I was super excited to watch YG the whole time, because he has one of my favorite albums, Still Brazy, which I actually have on vinyl. So 7 o'clock, I'm gonna be watching YG. Like I said, one of my favorite albums, this one right here, Still Brazy. I really love that album. I really love YG. And now there's even a bigger reason now, because he's been devastated by the passing of Nipsey Hussle. He's been posting on social media every single day, pictures and videos of them growing up together, like doing music and helping out the community. He even canceled his album in honor of Nipsey Hussle. And we've seen a couple like Big Sean and J. Cole. They've already done tributes, and I think Snoop Dogg did a tribute for him. So you know that he's gonna be working on something. He's definitely gonna be emotional at the performance. So I want to see YG. One, because he's a great artist, he has great music, and of course because of the Nipsey Hussle thing, it's gonna be really emotional. There's gonna be a lot of energy in the air. After that, Guess at Falstein. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. I definitely want to check them out. I think they're going to be at the outdoor from 7:45 to 8:45. Then after that, Khalid. I don't know, man, because after Khalid, we're going to have an hour break. And I could walk from the main stage all the way to the Sahara to watch Dylan Francis. And Dylan Francis is a great DJ. I've seen him like 2-3 times already. So it's nothing that I really need to see. But for me to walk from the main stage to the Sahara on a Sunday after the whole day and then walk back for Ariana Grande, it's gonna be a little too much. Maybe I'm acting a little too lazy, but I just been to Coachella too many years and I don't want to deal with all that pain, so I might actually just camp it out at the main stage and get a good spot for Ariana Grande. Maybe have a couple brewskis at the beer gardens. So that's my plan on paper, even though it's not a really solid plan. That's just kind of who I'm trying to see based on the time, based on the locations. And again, I don't know if I rushed through it. I was trying to slow it down because usually I speak really fast. If you have any questions, please make sure you ask me. Make sure if you have if you have some questions that you don't want to ask me on the comment section, because I have a lot of people that have been DMing me on Instagram. Feel free to just hit me up on Instagram at WarmYourFo. I reply to everybody's DMs, and I'm just here to help you guys have a better time at Coachella. So now, if I'm gonna do a meetup, I'm definitely following the Reddit, the subreddit for Coachella, and I'm trying to see which of the meetups I'm gonna be doing. I know a lot of people have been asking like I want to do a meetup and stuff, and I don't want to just like do a meetup every day. So Friday from 2:30 to 3, I'll be by the freaking Ferris wheel. Maybe you could take some photos. Maybe you could hang out, say what's up. And again, if you see me throughout the entire weekend, just say what's up. We'll take some photos. I'm gonna be doing the vlog for the YouTube channel, so if you hit me up, you might be in the video. And hopefully I meet you guys, man. Like it's so much support from you guys. Like I've been doing these Coachella videos for a while now, and all you guys are super supportive and really appreciate it. It's so dope, and I can't wait for you guys to experience Coachella, because you're gonna understand why I'm so passionate about Coachella and why I'm making these videos. So thank you guys for watching this video. My name's Angel. If you haven't already, subscribe. A brand new Coachella video every single Monday. And as always, oh shit, see you at Coachella.